Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, I got some sleep the other day. I needed that. Uh, but here I am, not sleeping again. It's probably 2 o'clock in the morning. Um, I decided to take this on a while back. It showed up. I got an 881 that I've never done before that got dropped off by a tree service and a 500i to do. I'm waiting for another 500i to show up, and then my two buddies have two 500i's to show up, and I kind of want to do all them 500i's all back to back. That way I don't have to switch all my tooling. I was fresh off that 501, and the only tooling I did change out was the tooling for that 510 that I did. So I'm doing this. This is like a spicy work, no carb work. I think he's going to be buying an A2D setup. I don't get any kickbacks from referring them A2Ds, but Alex makes an awesome product for these. So if you want to, enhance the filtering capacity and the performance of your saw, I think it shows more on a ported saw. If you don't want to spend the money on one of them, for sure cut the X out of that and flow it in. That gains power too. I think Joe did a video on it, talking about it. Let's see here. What else is there? There's 3 different types of wedges that he offers and 2 types of filters. You can get a cartridge style filter or upgrade it to a foam filter. There's a wedge that don't have no holes in it. There's a Bodie style wedge that's got 3 square holes in it, and then there's my style wedge that's got 3 oval holes in it. And my wedge, I don't know about the Bodie wedge, but my wedge will say B&B underneath it, which stands for Briscoe Built. And I like the foam filter, but some people don't like the foam filter. You have to go to A2 Designs, go in their custom chainsaw parts and order that if that's what you're looking for. I think it's awesome that he's offering them for people. That's not what this video is about. I get asked all the time on porting. I'm what I would call a selective porter. I take on stuff to help subsidize the overhead that's in my shop here, because I'm monetized on YouTube, but it ain't making much at all. I'm doing good. I've got thousands of videos out there, and I'm only making between 120 and 180. 180 a month is a good month. I think when I looked the other day, I don't even know if we're supposed to talk about what we get monetized on or not. I don't think it really matters for that kind of chump change. I sure shit know YouTube's probably making a fat bank off quite a bit more than what they're giving me. Pennies on the hundreds of dollars probably. A short don't make nothing. I think I had one short do 4.4 million views, and I think I got like just over $100 on it. So if that tells you anything, but I used to be able to drop a short and get 60,000 views like nothing, and I'm doing good to get 1,100 views on a dang short now. For some reason, YouTube is punishing me. I don't know why. My normal views are suffering. If I get 200 or 300 views on a normal long form video, that's considered good nowadays. When I used to be able to get 1,200 views, that I would consider great, but it is what it is. But I get asked all the time. I'm a selective porter. I'm not a production porter. I don't do it for a living. I work a normal job, and then I also do a ton of crap on the side. whether it be tree work, splitting wood, selling firewood, whatever. I do a ton of crap. Sometimes I'm repairing something. This is a hobby. I'm a hobbyist. I can refer people. You can always ask me. It might change from month to month to month. You can always send me an email at chbriscoe@gmail.com or a Facebook Messenger message. And I always try to help people out as the channel grows. It gets harder to, I still try, anybody that reaches out, I still try to talk to them. Not a lot of YouTubers will do that. I have helped a lot of people behind the scenes get good results porting, doing their own port jobs themselves. I just got tagged in something the other day. I think the guy was referring to this, where I showed how to do a 372 base cut with no lathe using this and sandpaper, and it looks like the guy got a good result. That made me feel good. That was something on one of the Facebook groups. But if you're wanting a 5 series done, I probably wouldn't even bother asking me. I have no interest in doing any 5 series saws for anybody unless they're a close personal friend of mine. I don't like the plating. It's not worth the risk of me ruining your cylinder and then having to pay for another cylinder to get the saw right, and then me be out all that money. I have no interest in doing a 5 series saw. I wish my buddy would get his shop. He's in between shops right now. I'd be referring every one of them to him. He builds some of the most incredible 5 series saws I've ever seen. I don't know if he wants to be named or not. I think he likes to stay in the shadows. But I know if I wanted a 5 series saw done, I'd be pestering him. But might take on some steels. But if I turn you down, it's up to you to get back a hold of me in another month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever. I'm not gonna scroll through 400 messages to try to find who sent me what a month ago to say, well, I'll take it on now. It depends on what I got going on and what I got going on in life. But I typically don't want more than 3 or 4 saws here that aren't mine, if that makes sense. And then if I get hot and heavy into my projects, I don't want to take any on because I'm trying to get my stuff done. Sometimes I'll take something on just because I want to. I have no interest in doing any clone stuff for you guys. When I do take on a saw, the price of everything is getting crazy. It's starting to trickle into everything, whether it be my electricity to keep this place going. My YouTube channel don't even cover the monthly money I get from YouTube does not even cover my brake cleaner that I go through. I probably use $250 worth of brake cleaner every month, and carb cleaner. Shop towels. It's unreal. But like a basic work build is. I'm not going to discuss prices on here. We can do that through email or whatever. But what they were, they're going to be going up more, and I don't want to take a bunch of like what I did for that 501. I consider that more along of a toy build, and that's getting charged totally different. The time I have into doing that 501, I could have done 2.5 of these. So that's different, but it's unfortunately that's the way it goes. For one, the price increase is probably going to cut down on demand, and 2, it'll help offset, because with my chainsaw shenanigans out here every month, I'm in the hole out here every month. and I did some TIG welding too, so that's going to jack the electric bill. My electric bill's like $800 a month between the house and here. It's absolutely insane. My water bill's crazy too. And we raised 4 kids. I've only got 1 living here now, and I would have thought the water bill would start going down, but my water bill's anywhere between $120 and $150 a month just for stupid water, and it ain't even very good water. It's city water. It's actually horrible. In fact, they just ripped up my water lines and changed them into the house. Got a new meter. I'm waiting for the next month to see if maybe the meter was screwed up and they were overcharging us all these years. I don't know. But yeah. So this stuff right here, you know, it's hit or miss. Just keep messaging me. Sooner or later, I might say yes. And if you're in a yank, I can always give a referral to somebody that I think would do a good job. Speaking of referrals, on Facebook, Chainsaw Repair, the group Chainsaw Repair, there is a list of trusted porters, whole big list. Yes, I know I'm not on it. I've been asked twice if I wanted to be on it, and both times I declined. I didn't want to be on it. I don't port for a living, and I thought if I was on it, more people would be reaching out to me, and it just didn't seem fair to say, no, I'm not taking on work. I don't know. I have seen a couple people say not currently taking on work right now, so I don't know. Maybe the next time they ask me, maybe I'll say just add me to it, but just say currently not taking on work or something. I don't know. I don't care if I'm honored or not. I'll let my work speak for itself. I guess I'm lumped into that YouTube porter stuff. I just show you guys what I'm doing. Never said what I do is right. Speaking of YouTube porting and stuff, I used to watch gobs and gobs and gobs and gobs of Saw content. That's not the case anymore. There's only a few channels I watch anymore. I just don't have the time. Typically, if I turn my TV on and I'm watching YouTube, it's jamming to music. Yeah, and I'm out here trying to enjoy myself and not watching drama and stuff. Of course, I think the drama's died down a little bit, but it'll probably stir back up. It never fails. But a channel popped up across my feed the other day, and he's trying to boost his watch time hours. And he's an old school builder. He's been at it for a long time. His name is Scott. I can't pronounce his last name, but a lot of people know him as Tree Monkey. And I see he's trying to get his channel monetized. And I will show you his.
Alright, R62.
Pause that.
Fully ported. Everything I do with them, commission time and everything's done.
Let's see. Wanted to show you his channel right there. It I guess you can't see that on TV. But I don't know how to add the link in, but he's been in the game for a long time, and I was overrunning my lathe, and the YouTube was on autoplay or whatever. I think I watched a Smitty video and it was on autoplay, and then one of his videos kicked in afterwards, and he's trying to boost up his watch time hours, and he puts out, he builds an incredible saw. He does things a little different than like I do things. I see some things he does I see eye to eye on, and then other things I do a little differently and he does a little differently, and there's nothing wrong with that. If we all did the same shit, it'd be pretty damn boring. And Scott builds an incredible saw, and he's trying to grow his channel. I seen in that video that he was asking for input on what he can do to boost his overall, I think, what do they call that? the average view time duration, I think he said, was like 7 minutes or something. He'll put out a half-hour video and it's only getting 7 minutes, and that's pretty close to about like what I get too. But he was asking for your guys' input. You know, if you guys would like, go over there, subscribe to his channel. He puts a lot of good info out there. Different ways on doing things. I think he builds and sells saw vices too. I've never had one. They look pretty cool. I typically just use a bench. But I think his channel is worthy of a subscribe, a like, a comment. Go over there and watch his videos and learn something, and then give him some feedback on how he wants to know how to make his channel more appealing. So go over there and give him some support, and while you're at it, let me know in my comment section what I can do to enhance your viewer experience on what I can do to make you watch through the whole video. Another thing too, I wanted to interact with you guys on, see what you think of this, is if I have built you a saw, if you've got video footage of you running one of my saws, or playing with one of my saws, or I helped you build a saw, you know, like gave you pointers and you ported it, and you want to, if you want to send me, Facebook Messenger is probably your best alternative to get me a high quality, you know, it's a better quality video. Or you can email. I think you can email a video to me. I might be able to somehow pull it out of there and download it on the phone. But send me clips. It can't, you know, I guess if the video is longer than 1 minute, I'd have to shorten it down, but it can't exceed a minute. Send me a video that you want to see on the channel. I'll do a short, and what type of song that you want attached to it, or if you don't want a song, and I'll build a short out of it and show it on the channel. You know, and be like, if you know, say this is Bob's build, you know, that I influenced or whatever, or however you want to do it. I'll put it in the short, and I'll drop a short to try to keep the channel more relevant to you guys. If you guys want to see your builds debuted on the short section of the channel, let me know if that's something you want to see. I'm more than happy to try to interact with you guys and see if we can grow the channel. I'll try to tag Scott's channel in the description. He's been building saws probably back when I was a snot-nosed little twerp riding around on my mini bike, or even maybe before that. You know, I might have still been in diapers or something, but you know, back when he was started out building saws. I know he's a little bit older. I'm pretty sure he's quite a bit older. I think he said he was been porting for 30 years. So he's been in the game a long time. I think his stuff. I think his stuff deserves, you know, some recognition in the YouTube world. If he's trying to get monetized, let's see if we can help him out. He doesn't even know. I've never talked to him. He doesn't even know I'm doing this. I just, you know, what content that I've watched of him, I enjoy it. Some stuff he does totally different than how I would do it, and that's okay. It's all part of the game. If we did everything the same, chainsaws would be pretty damn boring. So, and like if you're trying to learn how to port, I say take a whole bunch of stuff and see what other people are doing, mix it up, adapt it to how it works for you, and then put your own spin on it. That's the way I see it. Find out what works for you. Every porter is different. So, but I got to do a muffler mod on this. And just looking at this tank, wonder when, I don't remember noticing. This one's got it too. It's got an anti-spill flange. That one's got it too. Some of them don't, so I wonder what year they switched that. It's like they took some of the capacity away. Got it. Maybe they've had it for a while. Maybe I just now noticed at the angle I'm at. But this one don't have it. Maybe it's the 490s that don't have it. But anyway, I got off subject ADHD. But yeah, go over, give his channel a like, comment, subscribe. Give my channel a like, comment, subscribe, hype it, do whatever you want to do. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. That helps the algorithm too. I just seen an opportunity. He doesn't know I did this. Hopefully it doesn't make him mad about it. But I think he's putting out worthy content of getting his watch time hours up so he can get monetized. So, yep. Scott, K-U-N-Z. I'm not sure exactly how he pronounces it, but a lot of people know him as Tree Monkey. So, yeah. So, I've blabbered on here for 20 minutes. I'm going to get back to working on this project. Guess while I'm at it, I'll show you the port work on this. This is a fairly spicy work build. Nice gentle shapes, easy on rings. So I don't have to worry about this thing biting an early bullet. And yeah, so I don't know. I've blabbered on here enough. You guys take it easy. Have a good one.